Hello and welcome to Cubana bots once again. On today's video, we'll be guiding you through on how to properly use the tier 2 package on Cubana bots. So now let's proceed. In the last video, we made use of data impulse proxy, and on today's video, we'd like to use IP2 world proxy. So now let's proceed to copy our proxy from IP2 world. So now that we are live in IP2 world, let's proceed to create an authentication user. So you head over to your proxy settings, click on authentication user list. When purchasing a proxy plan from IP2 World, ensure you are purchasing residential proxies. So now let's take a look at the pricing info. For starters, you can go for this 5 gig for $6, or if you are doing more, you can purchase 40 gig for $44, depending on your budget. So now let's proceed to create an authentication user list. So you head over to proxy settings, click on authentication user list, click on add users. So proceed to give it a username. Let's say Cubana bot, password Cubana 1234. So the traffic limit of 1 GB for testing. So hit on the confirm button and there you go. So now let's proceed to copy our proxy list. Click on get proxy. Click on user pass authentication. Alright, so in today's video, we'll be using proxies from United Kingdom, which is GB, meaning Britain. So you can leave this untouched. You can also leave this. You can leave the random state, random city. Then this is our username. Randomized IP. No, we want sticky IP. Don't want randomized IP. We want sticky IP. So now, just as we set a duration of 20 minutes for data impulse, you can also set this to 20 minutes for IP2 world, just for testing. All right. So since we already have our username and proxy password, so you come down here, you select 10 proxy, click here, use this format, host name, port name, username, and password. Then click on, and before you click on generate batch, proceed to check this again. Ensure this is correct, this is correct, this is correct, and also this is correct. So you proceed to click on batch generate, and there you go, your proxy username and password. So you proceed to highlight all, Control A, then Control C. So you head over to Cubana bots, click on build process, click on build proxies, give it a name, let's say IP2 World UK proxies. Click on the box or the container rather, then Control V. You can simply drag this down so you can see what you're using. So click on save proxy and there you go. We have IP2 World UK proxies. So now let's head over to tier 2 section. So now that we are here, let's proceed to click on tier 2 campaigns. All right, so using Cubana bots, you can use Cubana bots to visit your site directly or through referrals. So before we proceed, I'd like to show you the referrals you can use. You can use Google Sites, or you can use Twitter, or you can rather use direct visit. But I'll suggest you use either Google Sites or Twitter, known as X. So let's proceed to create a direct visit. So you head over to your site, copy the URL, then head back to Cubana bots. So right here, you say Control V, which means paste. Then how many seconds do you want Cubana bot to spend on your site? For each bot to spend on your site, let's give it, the usual is 50 to 70 seconds, or say 60 to 90 seconds. Click on add tax. Then no need for using sleep time. You can also use sleep time before using click on expert. Okay, let's say you want it to sleep for 3 to 5 seconds before it clicks on expert. So I'll show you how to add expert to the tax. So all you have to do is just select, click expert, drag this like this. So now head over to your site. Okay, let's put this in the notes. Always ensure you put it in the notes. So paste this here, leave some space. Now let's proceed to create or copy expert from your site. So you scroll down, you can use this. All you have to do is just click on inspect. So you can click here, click on inspect again. All right, so head over to this place, click on inspect. So this is the expert for that particular link. All you have to do is just right click, then copy the expert. So you have to copy up to 4 experts so that Cubana bot can randomly select which one to click from. So you head over to your notes, paste this right here, then click on inspect on the second article, then right click, copy same expert, head over to your notes, leave some space, or okay, you can paste it right here, leave some space, paste this here, then do the same for the third article, click on inspect, click on copy expert, head over to your notes, leave some space, Control V, same for the fourth article, click on inspect, right click again, then click on copy expert, head over to your notes, leave some space, then paste. All right, so we are done copying the expert. So next on our list is click on matching URL. So just randomly click on any of this. So now that you have clicked on this particular URL, all you have to do is just to scroll down, scroll to the very end, then copy the URL here. So you don't longer need to inspect anymore. All you have to do is just copy the URL, this, copy link address, head over to your notes, leave some space, paste, copy the second URL, go to your notes, leave some space, paste, head over to your site, copy the next URL, head over to your notes, paste again, head back to your site, copy the fourth URL, head over to your notes, paste again, head over to your site, copy the fifth URL, leave some space, and paste again. So that's how you copy the expert and the URL in your site. So now let's head back to the main site. Okay, inspect, click on inspect, responsive, So refresh your site. All right, so your site is back to normal. So head over to Cubana bot. So the next thing on our list is to add the expert so that Cubana bot can conveniently click on random expert which you have just copied. So head over to your notes. Okay, remove the spacing. Yeah, remove the next spacing and the next spacing. Just copy this four like this. Copy. Head over to Cubana bot. Then you paste. Or if you don't want to do it like that, all you have to do is just remove this, then paste it individually. Copy. Head over to Cubana bot. Paste. For the second one, do it again. Copy. Head over to Cubana bot. Control V, which means paste. Head over to your note again. Copy. Head over to Cubana bot. Control V again. Copy. Then Control V again. Then how many seconds do you want Cubana bot to spend after clicking on any of these experts? So let's do it again. 60 to 90 seconds. That's the ideal seconds. So 60 to 90 seconds after clicking on any of these experts, you should interact with your article for 60 to 90 seconds, which means between 60 to 90 seconds, banner bot should interact with your site. So click on add tags. So now we've added this. Now let's click matching URL. So remember we copied 5 URLs from that site. So you head over to your notes, remove the spacing, or you simply copy them individually, just like we did for the expert. Copy, head over to Cubana bot, click on Ctrl V, head over to your notes again, copy the second link, head over to Cubana bot, Ctrl V again, you can drag this down, head over to your note again, copy, head over to Cubana bot, Ctrl V again, head over to your notes, copy again, head over to Cubana bot, Ctrl V again, head over to your notes, same for the fifth one, copy, head over to Cubana bot, then paste. All right, so now that we are done copying and pasting our URL, you can click on how many seconds do you want Cubana bot to spend after clicking on any random URL. So we had 60 to 90 seconds again. So you click on add tags. So that's how it's done. We are visiting our site, clicking on experts, then clicking on matching URL. So let's call this direct visit because we are not using any referral here. As you can see, this is a direct visit. I don't advise you using direct visit for your site. You can either use any of those referral, which I'll later on show you how to go about that in this video. So now let's name this direct visit. Let's say direct visits. So you click on save. So that's it. Direct visit campaign saved successfully. So now let's proceed to create the referral visit. Let's say Google Sites visits. Okay. So now let's minimize this. So now let's head over, or let's do Twitter first. So you head over to your site, copy your site link, go to Twitter, click on create post, paste your site URL, then post it. So there you go. All you have to do is just right click and copy the link address. Head over to Cubana bots. Okay, where it says visit site, Control V. So that's the URL for referral visit from X. So now how many seconds do you want Cubana bot to spend on the home page? So let's say, as usual, 60 to 90 seconds. Click on add tax, then sleep time 3 to 5 seconds. Click on add tax, then for click experts. Okay, so head over to your notes, copy and paste like we did for direct visit. Okay, so let me do that real quick. Head over to Cubana bot, Control V again. You can drag this down, Control V again. Head over to your notes, copy, then go back to Cubana bot, then Control V again. Then how many seconds do you want to spend after clicking on any of the random experts? So let's give it 60 to 90 seconds, just like we did before. Click on add tax. Okay, so now let's proceed to click on matching URL. Come here. So you copy all this, head over to Cubana bot, then you paste this here. So you can see, paste this here. So how many seconds you want it to spend after clicking on any of the matching URL? So let's give it, let's say 30 to 60 seconds. Click on add tax. So, so that's how to go about Twitter or X referral visits. Let's name it X X in bracket Twitter referral visits. So click on save. So we are done with X referral visits. So now let's do the same for Google Sites referral visits. So let's head back to Google Sites. So click on this, okay, visit Google Sites. All right, so click on this blank site, your page title, you can say, you can copy this, then give it, paste this right here. So then, okay, no, let's click on, let's add a button, let's call it home page. Then you copy your home page URL link, copy this, head over to this place, then you paste this right here, and press insert. So, or you can simply add social links, or that should do. So let's click on publish. So let's name it after our main domain. Copy this. Okay. Okay, since this is taking our time, okay, all right, so let's go with this. So click on publish. Copy it. All right, so all right, so all you have to do is just head over to this page that you've created. Then right click, then you copy the URL link, head over to Cubana bots. Then you paste this right here. So that's how you get your Google Sites referral. So now let's proceed. How many seconds do you want it to spend on the home page? So let's say 60 to 90 seconds. Click on add tags. Then sleep time 3 to 5 seconds. Click on add tags. Then click on export. So you head over to your notes, copy this, copy, head over to Cubana bot, Control V. All right. So how many seconds? Let's give it 30 to 60 seconds. Click on add tags. Then click on matching URL. Head over to your notes, copy this, drag this down. Then Control V. How many seconds? 30 to 60 seconds. I'm trying to make it brief. So click on add tags. So there you go, guys. So let's name it sites sites dot google. Okay, sites dot google referral visits. So click on save. So there you go, guys. So we have direct visits, then we have Twitter visits, then we have Google Sites referral visits. So you can use any of these, but I'll suggest you use Google referral visits or Twitter referral visits and not this direct visit. But still, we'll test the three of them. So head over to your start process. So let's select UK port family 0, drag this up, select UK port family 0, use only selected. Then IP2 word UK proxies. So search for your, okay, we only have currently have tier 2 campaigns available. So now let's start with direct visits. We're not using profiles. In the next video, I'll show you how to log in emails to each of the profiles. So we'll be using only three profiles for email login. So I'll show you that in the next video. But now let's focus on this. So one thread, optional, optional, optional. This one is also optional. So let's click on start. Just one but okay. So you hit on start, head over to your logs. So let's see what's going on. Okay, so as you can see, our IP2 word proxy, we used UK, also known as Britain. So you can see the IP address 95147. In the next launch, you'd see it is going to be a very different thing. So now let's observe. Okay. currently have ads on the site. So let's see. The network is a bit slow, but anyways, it's just for testing purpose. So remember we set it to 60 to 90 seconds, meaning it's either I spend 1 minute or 1 minute 30 seconds, between 1 minute to 1 minute 30 seconds. So now let's observe closely. So remember we selected four experts. So now let's watch what happens. I think it's about to click on an expert now. So now let's observe closely. Pay attention. The reason it's taking time is because we set it to a minute and a minute 30 seconds. So now let's observe. All right, it's done interacting for 89 seconds. So it's about to click on an expert. Can you see? I hope you saw that, guys. So it's left for 4 seconds before clicking on that expert. So now it has clicked on that expert. All right, so can you see that? So each action any bot carries is always visible in the log section. You can always check the log viewer to see how far or what each bot is particularly doing. So now that it has clicked on that expert, to spend at least a minute and a minute 30 seconds, between a minute to a minute 30 seconds. So as you can see here, it spent 89 seconds. So it's left for 4 seconds. Remember, we set it to sleep for 3 to 5 seconds. That means between 3 or 5 seconds, you should be able to sleep between 3 or 5 seconds before actually clicking on an expert. So now it has clicked on an expert. It's trying to interact for random seconds that we set in place. So um, after interacting for that particular seconds, it will go ahead to click on matching URLs. Remember, we copied 5 URLs. So it will click on any of these. So now let's watch. Observe closely. So in the next video, we'll show you how to properly log in email accounts for Cubana bots. So that way, you won't be detected easily. All right, so let's observe closely. All right, so it has clicked on random URL that we set in place. So now let's look at the URL it clicked on. All right, so popular creators. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Popular. Okay, it clicked on the first URL, although it is random. So it can click any of this at any time. So now it has clicked on, okay, it said click expert and interacted for 80 seconds successfully. So once it's done with any action, it displays the log in the log viewer section. So after this URL visit, it will go to sleep. That means it has ended its campaign. So now let's see what it does. All right, since this particular video is going to have 2 sessions, it's more than 30 minutes already. All right, so it's done interacting with the URL for 72 seconds. So that's how to use tier 2 package. So in the next part 2 video, we'll show you how it interacts with the referral traffic. So this video is getting long, so we need to pause it and continue later. Thank you.